Yes, of course, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Lord, the Underdog Views, and I watch Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension, with the tagline, for the first time, you will see the activity. Well, yeah, we saw it legit for the first time we could see Toby. So that was actually pretty nice, the effects of that one was pretty cool. Um, but yeah, that was actually one of my talking points. Um, they dipped a bit down in last movie, the marked one. Sure, it was not as good as the other ones, but luckily they picked it back up with this movie. Sorry. And yeah, just water. Um, let's just start with the movie, shall we? We're in Santa Rosa, California, and we see, I think his name was Dennis from the third movie, laying on the ground. It's September something 2000 and 1988. So we're in, this is the end of the third movie, and we see Dennis crawl towards, where he's in the living room and he crawls towards, we see towards the stairs, or maybe the front door, but he's going that direction. And from the left corner comes Grandma Lois, and she stands in front of him. He pushes himself a bit up, to look up at her, and we hear kind of a demon sound noise. And he slammed the ground, Dennis slammed the ground. Not with his hands, but with his whole fucking body, He got pushed down. Then we see, we hear Katie or Christy, what was it? Whimpering, and we see that the legs walking from right to left past the camera, and then Dennis got rolled up as a cannoli. His whole back arched all the way out, like like a half circle, and bam, he slammed the ground again, dead. But was gonna leave that, because if you don't know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. Um, like I said, we could see Toby for the first time through the camera, and they did a pretty nice job with with the effects for him. Pretty good. There was also we followed obviously a new family, and her daughter Leela had drawn some of the symbols, above the frame of her bed on the wall. Uh, you know, as a kind of a portal or door, and it lit up, and the inside of the wall got sucked in. And then we heard a boy, "Come play with me." So, obviously, what does she do? She gets inside. But that was a pretty nice effect, from the sucking back from the whole wall. Pretty cool. Later we got also we got to see what was on the other side, because I think everybody was dead, and the mother was still alive, and she was running from Toby, and she went to her in Lila's room, and uh, she saw the portal, and she went inside, and we were back in 1988 in that house, because their house, from the new family, was built uh, on the ground, or on top of the old house, from the 1988, from Grandma Lois, that house. It burned down, and they built a new house, and that's where they're living now. Great. Nah. After knowing all that shit, well, it's already too late to move, because they're already attached to Lila. So moving doesn't work. It was definitely a good movie, so I give this movie a 4 out of 5. Watch the movie yourself, leave likes, recommend a good paranormal movie down below in the comment section. The effects were good. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my second channel, Underdog Eats, where we do food, drinks, also from time to time alcohol and hot sauce. And my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where we do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And come join Discord. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.